haven't been on the tube in a while because in an energetic nutshell, wow. And a lot of us have been feeling it, going through it. So I realize also the greater the compression, the greater the consciousness when you're going through a lot of stuff and you have to dig deep into these subconscious programs that we've all been walking through probably for lifetimes, and especially this one. We go through that process, and sometimes you don't know what you're doing, you can't express yourself, you can't act, you can't put things into play. But after the process, the alchemical process reveals itself, it's so much more awakening, you're so much more psychic, so much more sensitive because you go through that compression. It's like the diamond and the crystal theory as well. All that beauty is made under pressure, and that pressure awakens the human spirit. That activation, that compression on the nervous system, on the psyche, on the body, makes things rise up, makes the strength. If we're complacent in the comfort zone, we don't get through, we don't evolve, we don't get up and go. And many people talk about this, and that's why the comfort zone is a killer of evolution, where I've tried to sit in the comfort zone in life, but it always gets me out of it. And if I want to go there, I end up getting consequences because I'm sitting in it, that I end up there. But if I'm out and I'm in the discomfort, then I'm conquering, I'm winning, I'm pushing forward. But at the same time, this era, this consciousness is getting us to sit deep and receive and get that inner knowing, inner intuition, the inner teacher guiding the compass, the lamp lit inside the light, the Agni is bright to lead the way. Now here's a couple of things I want to talk about. The time of times, when I always talk about change, I always talk about things happening. Why? Many things, but I'll look into the astrology. Those who know me know I go off the astrological maps because they do give us signs and indicators of the times. The first one being, excuse me, Pluto. We just had the big Pluto retrograde. It finished, but it has gone out of bounds. And every time it goes out of bounds, we see revolution. When it goes out of bounds to the north, we see rulers, dictators, we see power structures consolidate, go for more power, try and take more power, conquer more wars, more of that. When we see Pluto go out of bounds to the south, which is what we currently have now, we see power of the people, uprising of the people. Many versions of this throughout history and time, the American Revolution, the French Revolution. So this is going to be fascinating as we go through another epoch. Now this Pluto out of bounds will not occur for thousands of years after this one. And it's less out of bounds than it's ever been. It's getting shorter wave than ever on the chart. That meaning this is a unique one, this is the last one, and this is the only one for the time we're living in. You'll have to incarnate a few more lifetimes to get to the next one. Big changes, big reversals, big upheavals, chaos, but the new world will be built by the people that come through and take it on, take this challenge on, take this experience all the way. Another thing being Saturn has gone retrograde back into the last degrees of Pisces. That's meaning the last sign of the zodiac is Pisces, the first one being Aries. Saturn went into Aries the other day, but then it's gone back into Pisces, a slow-moving planet. So we had a taste of that Aries, but swung all the way back in for unfinished business, unfinished breakdowns that we're going to see occur in the last and final phase. And the Pluto out of bounds plus Saturn in Pisces indicates the end. This is the end of the old world. This is the end of the world, the end of the world we know it, the end of time and existence, because it is ruling our galaxy and universe. These signs that I've recently seen through my compressions and evolutions, I'm seeing all line up and add up. Also, in February, we're having the Saturn and Neptune conjunction. This is the physical, Saturn being the stuff we can touch and see, and in the rules this universe, so that in the third dimension matrix we're in. Neptune being the higher octave of Mercury, of Jupiter, the spirituality you get outside the boundaries. Those two are making a conjunction. So the physical material world and the spiritual from outside in the cosmos, beyond the boundaries, are getting together to align in February. This is the start of something. Meanwhile, we have a grand water trine where these planets are placed in a triangular structure in the zodiac formation, and the points that they are situated, the corners of the triangle, are water signs. We're moving into water energy of the psychic, of the emotion. But we are moving into a time of fire and air, where the water and the earth won't be there. So it's going to be very fast change, very, very powerful, very transmutational, very transformative. But the water keeps us psychic, keeps us spiritual, keeps us feeling, keeps us the emotion. This is all happening around the same time. And over the span of a year, all this is happening. Within the cosmic time frame, that is a speck. So that we are squeezing through a chakana, a junction, a threshold, an initiation. This is the point we are going into, and we will come out of in 2027, just like the last revolution in the 1770s, is the jump of humanity. We've talked about this before. I'll save it for another video. Thanks for watching. Much love.